All right, good morning to you. Welcome to another live Happy English lesson. That's right, it is March 12th. It's a Sunday. It's 9 o'clock daylight savings time in New York. That's right, we've just changed the clocks here in New York, and in America actually. And we do that every 6 months, basically, I think, because we want to annoy everyone else in the world. I don't know why we changed the clocks. It's really, it's annoying to me. Unbelievable. But we changed the clocks, so the time difference between me and you is 1 hour shorter. That's right. I believe that you guys in Europe are going to be changing your clocks in 2 weeks. I don't know why the whole world doesn't do that at the same time. I don't know why. And I think you guys who are in Asia right now, you never change your clocks, which probably is the smartest thing to do because time is time and there's no need to change it. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. I would like to jump on and say hello to Kalo3511. First time on Periscope. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Hello. And hello to everyone on YouTube. Oh my God, we've got a busy crowd today in the chat room. Yukiko, hi. Lin, hi. Tariq from India, good morning. Luciano and Tamaris from Japan, hello, good night. That's right. Virginia, Buenos Aires, hello. Jesus Ramirez, hello from Petersburg, West Virginia. Ooh, West Virginia, first time, I think, from West Virginia. Fabrizio from the north part of Italia, hello. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for this live English lesson. By the way, when I woke up this morning, the temperature was -6 Celsius. -6 Celsius. And if you are in America right now and you guys use Fahrenheit, which we do, the temperature in Fahrenheit is too damn cold. That's how -6 Celsius translates to Fahrenheit. Too damn cold. And if you take a look on Tuesday, we're going to have snow, and the weather forecast said even though that this is March and spring is 9 days away, 8 days away, we're going to have a blizzard and 1.5 feet of snow, which is about 60 or 65 centimeters of snow. That's right. March 12th. Well, we have a lot of things to talk about at today's English lesson. Let's get to that. Quick hello to Dom Dom in France and Oscar in Italy. Hi. Hey, thanks for joining today. I appreciate that. I'm glad to see you here. I'm glad to see everyone here. Thank you. By the way, don't forget, you can always go to myhappyenglish.com. You can find lots and lots and lots of English lessons there, all free. Lots of podcasts, brand new podcast coming this afternoon. That's right. Some of you like to listen to those in your car while you're driving quickly on the streets of northern Italy. Who could that be? For today's English lesson, we're going to look at a couple of cold weather words inspired by my morning. It's true. It is true. And then we're also going to look at some do phrases, and we're going to look at do phrases are there. And somebody asked me yesterday, what does that mean? Supposed to or suppose. So we're going to look at that. That's what's going on for today. All right. Here we go. Cold weather. It's freezing outside. It's freezing outside. Freezing exactly means the temperature is 32 Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius. That's freezing. But we say it's freezing outside when it feels really cold, regardless of the temperature. So the temperature could be 5 degrees Celsius or -5, whatever. When we feel that it's very cold, we say it's freezing outside. And today there is a biting wind. A biting wind. A biting wind is a wind that is really strong on a cold day. So very low temperature plus heavy wind makes the temperature actually feel lower. And when you're outside, we say it's a biting wind, as if the wind is biting my face like a mean dog. So that's what it means to say there's a biting wind. How about, there's a biting wind outside here today. They said the wind gusts are around 40 or 50 miles an hour, which is probably 160. The wind is probably around 30 kilometers per hour, I'm guessing. It's hard for me to calculate that. All right, that's that. Okay, let's jump to the next topic. Be supposed to and I suppose. I am supposed to start work at 9 o'clock. I am supposed to start work at 9 o'clock. It means it's my duty to do that, and people are expecting me to do that. It's the rule. I'm supposed to start work at 9 o'clock. You are supposed to use a seatbelt when you drive. I hope everyone does, because that's the rule. And in fact, in the U.S., it's a law. So be supposed to means something that you are required to do by a rule or by a law. What time are you supposed to arrive at your office? What time are you supposed to start work or start school? Why don't you leave a comment over there or there? I'm there. I don't know. Everything's opposite in the camera. And let us know. I see some dark clouds outside. I suppose it's going to rain. I suppose it's going to rain. I suppose you guys like English because you came to watch this English lesson this morning. I suppose. I suppose means I guess. It's my belief. I guess that. I think that. And we use I suppose based on some knowledge. So I see some dark clouds as I point to my imaginary sky inside my house. I see some dark clouds, so I suppose it's going to rain. You guys came this morning to this English lesson. I suppose you like to study English. I guess you like to study English based on the fact that you're here. So the difference between I suppose and I guess is when you say I suppose, you have some reason for that, some knowledge about something, or the situation makes you feel that. But I guess is just a guess. It's just your imagination thinking that. So it makes a difference when you use the be verb or you don't use the be verb, because I suppose is always followed by a sentence. I suppose it's going to rain. I suppose you like English. But I am supposed to is followed by a base verb. I'm supposed to start work at 9. So it sounds funny if you say, oh, I suppose to start work at 9. So that's the mistake a lot of English learners make. So please don't make that mistake. I am supposed to talks about something that's your duty or something that's a rule that you have to follow. I am supposed to start work at 9, and I suppose it's going to rain. I suppose plus a sentence means a guess based on the information. Okay, that's that. And then I'd like to talk about do. Do is a very handy word in English. Do. Let me jump over here really quick. Who joined us today? Marcella, hello. Dum. Nak Nguyen Dang. I hope I didn't mispronounce your name there. Virginia, hi. All right, I think I've covered everybody. So do has some collocations. And we often here at Happy English talk about idioms, but today I want to talk about collocations. An idiom is a group of words together that have a very unique meaning. For example, shoveling snow is a pain in the neck. A pain in the neck. That's an idiom. It means troublesome or bothersome. But a collocation is a group of words that go together, but there is no special or strange or different meaning. And that's what a collocation is. And I like to call it a set. Like you could go to a shop and buy a set of dishes or a set of socks. I should call that a pair of socks. But it's a set. It's always, these words are always together. Like listen to. I listen to music. Or hey, look at me. Look at me. Right. So that's what a collocation is. And so we have some very common collocations with do. These are good to memorize. The first one is do laundry. And do laundry is a great word because it means to wash, dry, and put away the clothes. It covers all of those three things. By the way, if you're a British English fan, in British English, they say, do the washing. That's right, do the washing. Do the washing in British English means do laundry or do the laundry. So that's for you British English fans. If you say, I'm going to do the washing now in America, I would ask, what are you washing? Are you washing clothes? Are you washing dishes? Are you washing the windows? So do the washing in American English doesn't make any sense. We say do laundry or do the laundry. A similar one is do dishes. Do dishes means to wash, dry, and put away dirty dishes. Well, they're clean after you wash them. So that's do dishes. And I believe in British English, that's called do the washing up. But again, that phrase in America for most Americans has no meaning. I'm going to do the washing up. What? We would say. So if you want to do that in your kitchen, you should say, I'm going to do dishes. Or do the dishes. And then we do housework. Do housework is a very general word. Do housework means I'm going to clean my house. Do homework means to complete your assignments, to study, and so on. By the way, I said and so on, but I wrote etc dot. Usually etc is followed by 3 dots, but I didn't have enough space. So etc is an abbreviation for the word etc. And etc means and so on. For example, I like many kinds of music like jazz, hard rock, pop, etc. But usually in spoken English, we don't say etc. It's more something that we write. So it's more common in spoken English to say and so on. So, and so on. So when you see etc written on paper, a lot of people just say, complete assignments and so on, and so on. A-N-D-S-O-O-N, and so on. All right, that's another little tip. Do taxes. For a lot of people in America, this is the season to do taxes. Do taxes means I have to do taxes. It means I need to calculate, record, and submit my taxes for the year, which in America are due on April 15th. How about in your country? When do you do taxes? I think in my friends in Japan, and I remember when I lived in Japan, I think taxes, you have to do your taxes before March 15th, I think. How about in your country? When do you do taxes? All right, and then the last one is do the shopping. Okay. Do the shopping is British English. And I put that here because a lot of people use that. But I wanted to let you know that in America, we don't say do the shopping. Do the shopping means to go grocery shopping. Go grocery shopping means, you're going to buy fruits and vegetables and meat and milk and juice and even, kitchen paper and detergent. That's grocery shopping. Everything that they sell in Whole Foods or your local supermarket, that's groceries. So in America, we say go grocery shopping. In fact, later on today, I'm going to go grocery shopping because tonight for dinner, yep, that's right, homemade pizza night. It's going to be awesome. I will post pictures on Instagram after that. But this is my 4th time to make homemade pizza from scratch, by the way. Make the dough, make the sauce. I don't make the cheese because that's a special talent. But I'm going to go grocery shopping. Do the shopping, again, that's British English. And in America, if you said, I'm going to do the shopping, we don't know what you're buying. Are you going to the mall? Are you going to the department store, Macy's? What are you doing? All right, so those are some collocations with do. And that's what we did today for today's live English lesson. All right, so that, my friends, brings us to the end of today's live English lesson. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me just change that screen and get out of there. There I am. Thank you so much for joining me today. The next live English lesson will be tomorrow morning at this same time. That's Monday. I will post the schedule for this week's live English lessons, pretty much the same as last week, I believe. I will post those on social media later. And what else did I want to say? Oh, yeah, a new podcast is coming out later today. And there's also a new not live video up there on YouTube from 2 days ago, if you want to check that out, using recommend and suggest. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate that you could join this live English lesson. Don't forget, you can always go, not there, you can go to myhappyenglish.com, join the mailing list, and you can get the study guide, everything on the whiteboard, everything on the board here that's written. I will send you an email so you have a record of that. Plus, you can get a lot of English lessons. You can get podcasts there. So just go to myhappyenglish.com, click members, sign up for the email, and I won't send you junk mail, I promise. And that's the end of today's live English lesson. See you tomorrow at the same time. You guys have a great Sunday, a great day, and a great evening. I hope it's warm by you because it's freezing here. And I'll see you guys next time right here. There it is, at Happy English. Bye, guys. Thank you.